Hello, we wanted to take a moment to get you guys updated about the local real estate market. Life as we know it is changing almost daily, and that can be very scary. And right now, with everything happening, we thought it was really important to keep you guys in the know of what's going on here in the Stockton area. First, though, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Kathy, and I am the Marketing Director and Operations Manager for the 3L Real Estate Group over here at Keller Williams. And I have with me today the founder of the 3L Real Estate Group, who happens to have been in real estate. He actually started back in the day when there was another very scary time going on, and that would have been 2008. That's when he started his career. So he's been here before. He knows the market. He knows our market very well. He's in the top 1% of agents for Northern California and Hawaii, and he is also one of the top agents in our local market. Miguel Lara.
Hi, this is Miguel Lara. I wanted to talk a little bit about how uncertain it was when I first started real estate. It is just as uncertain as it is today. So back then, like today, we did not know what was going on. I started back in April and it had just started to the downturn. Again, today we're uncertain again, but we don't know. This is a little bit different because it's a health scare. So health scares are a little bit different because we don't know where it's going to take us. At the end of the day, we can only protect ourselves. We can only do the best we can to keep ourselves safe. And really, we're doing it for the loved ones that we have at home, our parents, our grandparents. We need to continue to stay, wash our hands, sanitize, do our part to keep this from growing.
Yeah, actually, Miguel, you have a very close family member who's very affected.
Yes, my mother just had surgery about a month and a half ago, and it was brain surgery. She's 71 years old. I'm very conscientious about not stopping by her house like I used to every day almost. Today I'm just stopping once or twice a week. I talk to her every day, but I'm more concerned of what I can pass on to her than I am about myself. Yet that's really the way to keep our family members and our loved ones safe.
So that doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to do real estate, does it?
No, no, no. And here's the thing: is real estate is a life event. Okay, we are in the people business. This is a life event. People still need to buy. People still need to sell. We need to educate people. Literally, what happens in this time is right now, people who are looking for their primary resident. It's a good time to look for a primary resident. Why? Because you know what? When you are able and ready to buy, it's the best time for you to buy. Sometimes in a market like such, you might get a softer market, so you get a better deal. Yet, unlike 2008, we don't know that that's going to be the downturn like back then. But here's the thing: the interest rate today is at 3% or what have you, based on credit, of course. So, still a good time to buy or sell.
Yes, it is. And our team actually has in place many tools that will take us into a virtual real estate world, won't it?
Yeah, 3 years ago when we all started, we wanted to make sure that people were able to see homes back in the Bay Area, wherever they were at. So we started back then the virtual tours of walking through the homes. So we were very fortunate. Every one of our listings, you can literally, there's a walk-in video through it that you can literally go through the house without being at the house. So today is going to be a little bit more than just that because we're literally going to go back to even our buyers when they call us and they want to see a house. We might not get in the car and take them right away. We might just go video that house or walk through that house ourselves and send them that to make sure that we minimize the exposure because we want to protect those families.
Yeah, both the buyers and the sellers. We want to make sure everybody's protected, but they can still do what they need to do with their real estate.
Yes, especially, if we know that there's people occupying the properties, we got to be very conscientious. We can't just stop by. What if they have elders that live there? What if they have kids? We don't want to come in and contaminate every house we show. Like the National Association of Real Estate is saying that we should always, you went out of focus.
Why?
I don't know. So, like the National Association of Real Estate saying, we should stay focused on keeping everybody safe. So if there's people living in the house, we need to bring sanitizers with us. We need to wipe down the doorknobs. We need to do whatever is it that we need to do to keep everybody safe. So, and that's really our priority.
Yes. And so we're going to do a few things differently, like open houses.
So we're going to do virtual open houses. There's going to be a landing page on the actual internet. There's going to be everything virtually. That way, people are able to see the house. We're going to do walkthroughs through the house. And then here's the thing. We ask that our buyers do their due diligence. If that is the neighborhood that they want, the school district that they want to be in, and that is the house and the price point that they're looking at that point, then we actually make an appointment to see when we can take them in there physically. But today we got to modify our lives because of what's going on.
That's right. And what about our buyers?
So our buyers to us are super important as well. We want to protect them too. So instead of showing them 10 homes, what we're going to do is really listen to their needs. We got to listen to their needs. We got to know that they're looking for that specific neighborhood, specific house at a specific price point. And we're going to send them walkthroughs of those specific neighborhoods and that specific price points. A lot of it is to minimize how much we expose them to other people. And of course, to protect ourselves and making sure we're doing the right thing.
So at the same time, if I can reiterate that, is our buyers are going to be able to see houses virtually, that their agent will go and film the house with them, and they can ask questions. And once it's narrowed down, we can make an appointment to go view.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we intend to do because, again, we're asked to keep a little bit of distance from each other. We're asked to keep everybody safe. And, it makes perfect sense.
Okay. And what about if someone's not feeling well?
We really ask that people do their own due diligence. If you are not feeling good, whether it's a cough, a sneeze, just a regular flu, stay home. We'll send you the video of the house. We'll send you whatever we need to do. We'll do Zoom videos to talk to you as well. We'll do whatever it takes to keep you communicated because at the end of the day, we don't want to expose you to even something more, or it could possibly that you will be exposing others.
That's right. That's right. And so if any of our listings were to come into contact or be diagnosed, we'd take the same precautions.
Absolutely. If anybody of our listings is sick, we will definitely let you know, and we'll put it on hold. So because it's important that we want keep everybody safe and making sure that that's got to be the most important part right now.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a shift in the market. It's scary. We know it's scary. And a lot of people we're hearing are saying, oh, I'm just not going to buy or sell real estate for a little while and see what happens. First of all, we don't know how long this is going to last, right?
Right.
But there's another big reason why most of the population in our area should still do real estate.
Well, absolutely. Here's the thing. People still need to live. People still need their primary residence, especially primary residence. When you are able and ready to buy, that is the best time for you to buy. That's absolutely the best time for you to buy. Again, you got to remember that your rent is still due. Bills are still due. They're going to be due. So if you have a job that is not affected by what's going on today, you're probably in a good position to buy. Now, if you are a seller, an investor that you wanted to move out your money and use it for other things, this is also a good time to sell. So at the end of the day, we are in a people business. This is a life event. Real estate is a life event. So we continue to do business, yet we modify the way we do business.
Mm-hmm. And certainly, people who have their money in the stock market, now would be a good time, right, to talk to your financial advisor, your CPA.
Yep.
A lot of times, real estate is a good place to move your money.
Yeah, here's the thing. We saw what happened in the past couple of weeks with the stock market, and no one foresee that coming. Yet at the same time, people want to diversify their portfolios. So a lot of times, their security does go into real estate. So real estate's a little bit different than obviously the stock market. So this is a good time to move some of those investments, put them into real estate. Always check with your tax person, check with your CPA, with your investment group. If you need one, by all means, call us. We'll definitely recommend you one. We know a few in town.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. So as far as selling your own property, if you've got investment properties and you do have a job or you own a business,
yeah, this is a good time. I mean, at the end of the day, if that property helps you maintain your business because of whatever reason, then we got to make sure that you're there to sell it. I mean, people are going to buy. People are really going to buy. People are really going to sell. It's just that we got to modify the way we're going to do things right now.
Yep. Modify how we do business. This is so true. The only group that we would actually recommend to do a couple changes on selling their home.
Yes, people who need to sell their home to live their daily life might not be that good of an idea because there is aid out there, federal government or what have you. Or people who are in the older part, if they don't have a place to go, because really what it comes down to, we got to protect our elder. So if they're going to sell their home, we would probably suggest that they move with a relative. That way, when the house does go for sale, they're not being exposed to other people. And I mean, super important. Yet at the same time, I always say, call us, tell us your situation. We'll be more than happy to advise, one way or the other. And at the end of the day, it will continue to always be your decision.
Yes. Our job and our goal is to inform and educate.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah, this virus is changing lives every day.
Yes, it is. And if again, the uncertainty is obviously we don't know. But here's the thing, we just need to use precaution. We need to protect our loved ones. We need to protect ourselves. And we got to start with us. So at this point in time, we ask that two things happen is one, obviously protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and most of all, we got to help one another because in a time of need like such, this is when we all as a community come together and really help each other out. So if there's anything our team can do for you, whether you need anything, whether it's real estate or not, please call us and let us know, and we'll be more than happy to guide you the right way.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So stay safe out there.
And thank you for listening, you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back next week. And if you have anything you'd like us to talk about, any questions for Miguel, go ahead and ask them in the comments or pop us an email, a text, find us on social media. 3L Real Estate Group, 3LRE Group.com. Okay?
Thanks again.